let's get the show on the road.
All right. Air, water, earth, fire. You've heard the stories of avatars Kyoshi, Roku, Aang, and Korra. But it's time for new stories to be told. In every era, there are those who threaten the balance of the world, and those who seek to maintain it. With danger looming around every corner, what new stories await, and what heroes will rise to the challenge? Welcome back to Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes Arc 2, the Roku era. I am once again your GM, Josh, joined by my wonderful friends Oz, Morgan, Cass, and Megan. Oh boy, it's been exciting. If you aren't caught up with us, you can either head back to our previous sessions, or I am going to be giving you a really quick recap right now. Previously, on Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes Arc 2, the Roku era, our heroes had sailed off to the Western Air Temple, and upon returning, decided to split up upon seeing that Starterra seemed to be empty, and there was an encampment of Fire Nation soldiers on the horizon kind of deal. Originally, Zay jumped off solo. The other three, Rourke, Enya, and Kienren, went forward. Kienren eventually came back to Starterra in a nice 2-episode split part deal that we did. Enya and Rorik infiltrated the Fire Nation encampment and ran into Luxana and Eris, who are the older sister and father of our very own Enya. Upon attempting to gain information and also extort the general without realizing who the general was. And then they were forced to flee upon a confrontation. Over with Zay and Kienren, they got to Starterra. Zay first ran into Juro, who is a person from the Rorik's past. And upon Kienren re-entering, ran into a young child named Khalida, who happens to be the younger sister of our very own Enya, who then sort of led them on a chase/rescue mission as she attempted to locate Ambassador Naru. Well, first she was locating the children to get to Ambassador Naru, but yeah, some war crimes on both sides from both teams were slightly committed/considered/attempted.
We covered a spectrum.
Committed a war crime.
You guys attempted to extort a general and just drop him out of the sky.
That's hardly considered a war crime.
Super a war crime.
Yes.
I just wanted to talk to him for a little bit. That's all.
That's very a war crime.
No.
Upon finding that the children of Starterra, or at least half of them, were safe, and the other half were with Ambassador Naru somewhere else, Zay and Kienren headed back to Starterra upon seeing Bison in the air with Enya and Rorik on Bison's back, Rorik driving, with a giant massive fireball streaking across the sky, just barely missing Bison, and more fireballs sort of on the way. Our heroes ran to converge with each other. What, yes?
Two of them flew.
Oh, that's true. That's right. Yeah. And Zay to Kienren koala style and
Yes.
glided off to meet up with Bison. So all four are in the sky. Anyway, but before we get back to all that nonsense, we cut to the southern, the South Pole. I was going to say the Southern Warrior Tribe, but that's not highly accurate. The South Pole, where we see two young penguin otters, our good friends Scoops and Scoots. Yeah, Scoops and Scoots. I don't know why I said Scoops first. It just his first name. Scoop and Scoot. They are sliding, holding fins down some hills, going towards a little like nest area they've made, in a not a cave, but they like an igloo that they've made. They just kind of slide in, And we pan away as like little hearts appear all over the inside, or coming out of like the chimney of the igloo. And we pan back to panic as Bison
Two
is
things.
flying.
Hold on.
Yes.
Stop. Two things. One, just straight plagiarizing The Sims woohooing.
I never said that's what they were doing.
Okay.
But anyway, after all the nice time with Scoops and Scoots, we cut to Panic in the Sky as Bison is flying, desperately dodging fire flying through the air at Rorik and Enya as they fly back to Starterra. Cameron, are you aiming for Bison, or are you aiming to get to Starterra with your glider?
Do I see Bison?
Yeah, you saw Bison flying in the sky.
Yeah, if I see Bison, I'm aiming dead for Bison.
Oh, okay. As Rorik is steering Bison to try and get through all the fire, Kienren with a koala pouched Megan.
Held?
Yeah, thank you. Koala held Zay. Said Megan, I just realized. Anyway, I can cut it out. A koala held Zay.
You'll keep it in.
Comes right like above Bison and lands on I assume Kienren, then grabs the reins from Rorik and attempts to get out of danger. Oz, can you give me a roll to rely on your skills and training? Roll with focus to get Bison to safety.
Rolling right off the top.
That is correct.
Okay. That's gonna be a 9.
A 9?
You said focus, right?
Yeah, focus.
Yeah, 7 + 2, 9.
All right. As you, because that is not a full success. If anyone wants to give the help action to mark a fatigue and make that a 10.
Me.
Rorik. All right, so Rorik's gonna take a point of fatigue to sort of help guide, help steer Bison as well. As you steer Bison away from all the fireballs and find, would you rather land at Starterra or in like a nice clearing away from but near Starterra?
I know nothing's at Starterra, so somewhere far away from the fire.
Okay. You head further away and find a smallish clearing that you can hide in for a while and get off Bison.
Okay. I think I'm gonna check Bison for any injury once we land.
Okay. There's obvious signs of having been tied up with ropes. Some scuffs from, of course, the hot exit that they had to take. Maybe a little singed fur from all the fire. All in all, Bison is like fine, not great, but Bison is fine. Just kind of scratched up a little. Obviously, the ropes were probably the main issue that Bison ended up having.
Rorik, do I know about water healing? Would Cameron know about water healing?
Does Cameron pay attention to other bending styles?
Probably.
Okay, then you probably have an idea, especially because it's a little bit closer related to airbending philosophies about the ability of waterbenders to heal.
Bless you.
Wait, does they even know that Rorik's a waterbender?
No. Actually,
You're the last one to know.
that's right, because Rorik revealed it to Kienren and Enya, but I don't think Zay was around at that time.
Why would Rorik know? What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know if Rorik knows, but I would assume since he's a waterbender, he has the best chance at any of us of having healing abilities.
He's what now?
A wizard, Harry.
Not your Wizard Harry, he's Wizard Harry.
He's a wizard, Harry.
assigned wizard at birth.
Oh, wait, Rorik, you're a bender? Is that why your like stalker friend hates benders? Does he not like you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait. Oh yeah.
We have to talk about that.
Hold on. Who are you talking about?
First,
There was a guy.
can you heal? Hold on.
Oh,
First,
well, yeah.
can you heal my bison?
Yeah.
I can try, yeah.
Appreciated. Second, we met a person who
stalker.
does not like you.
Also,
Who?
he actively said he was stalking us.
Who is he?
Some other guy from a gang that was upset that I sunk that boat and he's looking for you and he's been following us for like
His name
weeks.
was Juro.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to listen to me. Under any circumstance, do not speak to him again. Do you understand?
I
Can
mean,
you explain why?
No. He's
I
a bad
feel
man.
that Zay and I have been pretty open
Fine.
with our
Fine.
past.
Cameron, I get it. You like honesty. You like to be on an even playing field. I understand. But I need you to trust me. I will tell you eventually. Just you gotta trust me now. Do not talk to him again. We need to avoid him at all costs.
but if he's following us, how do we avoid him?
Let me worry about that.
Just leaves.
Rorik leaves.
I must go.
But like,
Just fucking leaves. We're on in the middle of the field. Rorik just runs off in a direction.
I am legitimately writing in the notes. Rorik leaves the chat.
Let me worry about that. Gone.
Speaking of being open and honest with our past, and
Yeah, Enya, we ran into your sister, I think.
Which one?
The little one.
wouldn't you know which one since you saw the other one?
Listen,
I mean-
okay?
Luxana didn't appear until halfway through, so maybe
Luxana is so fucking fast.
Zoom.
Zoom.
firebending, super speed.
What? How?
She was
How-
trying to murder the other kids or like find
She was trying
Ambassador
to spy on the
Naru.
other kids. Do I think attempt to murder Ambassador Naru?
Yeah.
That sister of yours is very persistent.
And her ferrets are rude.
They're
She has
so
ferrets?
rude.
Yeah, she's got 2 of them and they bit Kieran.
I show the like bite marks all up my back. They bit me a lot.
I this is kind of hard. My family's messed up.
Well,
I
she
kind
did
of
say
got that
that
impression.
yeah, your dad sent her on a like mission as a like a 6-year-old to
She was like
to
8.
track down the ambassador. Like, so I
mean,
figured
think
that.
I think I was 5 when my dad sent me on. I'm mumbling this to myself, by the way. I think I was 5 when my dad sent me on my first mission.
What was that under?
Nothing, not important right now.
what is with these people sending children out for things?
Hey, no wait, mine waits till they're 18, so that's different.
I mean,
I kind of left on my own in a fit of rage, but that also feels kind of irrelevant right now.
listen, people suck, okay? And And one person in particular really, really sucks. And he's coming here soon. And are all the kids out of Starterra, by the way?
Yes,
Yeah,
Star
some of
Terra is
them, they're split in half. Some are under a hill, and then the other ones are on the way to the fire temple.
What do you mean
And
by
no one
under
knows
a
that they're.
hill?
We built a hill to cover them because her little sister is very persistent and was trying to find them.
incredibly persistent and very dogged and determined to follow her father's directions.
Also she
Kevin
burnt
kind of
her
leans
way
over
through the
to
ground.
say, should
Yeah.
we mention the box?
The what? Shinra, the what?
Also, we didn't want to hurt a child, so we put her in a box made of dirt
You
with
put
holes in
my
it.
sister in a box?
With
holes in it.
holes!
Also, again, she burnt her way through the ground.
Oh,
She dug a hole in the tunnel with fire?
Wait, hold on, Josh.
Yes.
I'm assuming I'm aware that she's a firebender.
Yeah.
Okay. She's a firebending child!
We weren't gonna hit her, but she was trying to follow the other kids.
I
You know
guess
what,
that's fair.
Again, her ferrets were also biting me so much.
And it didn't matter anyway, because again, she burnt her way through dirt out of there. So
Wait,
That's pretty resourceful of her, actually.
you can do that?
She's an incredibly resourceful
Apparently.
child.
Yeah, I mean, that's rule number one, or not rule number one, but like one of the things that actually you get taught when you're in. Never mind.
Hold on. When you're in what? Rorik's not the only one who's been keeping things from us.
I don't know if we necessarily have time for this, but okay. So long story short, my father is the head general of the Fire Nation Army. And from a very young age, I was trained to be an assassin. It was a hard time for me. There's more, but it's still hard to grasp. But the most things that you need to know is that I ran away after one particularly grueling night, which is where I got the scar on my face. My father is not kind. He does not care. He has no feelings for anything except for whatever he wants. And right now he wants the Fire Nation to be superior. So if he wants it, he is going to get it. By any means. Which means that if we do not stop him, who knows what's going to happen. Yeah.
Thank you for your.
So it's really not uncommon for like a 5-year-old to be, or a 5 or 6-year-old to be.
Well, I mean, still
No.
uncommon, still not correct.
You know what?
You're traumatized, and that's okay.
But an assassin? That's kind of hot, though.
Enya blushes a little.
The ship is sailing. The ship is sailing. The ship is sailing.
Okay. Anyway, so we need to. There has to be a plan.
Well, right now they're marching towards an empty building.
But they're not going to stop at an empty building.
No, but that does buy us some time, even a little bit.
Well, even your father couldn't blow up the fire temple, right? Like the sages would do something.
I mean,
Well, no, technically Zay is correct. He can't just go and destroy a holy site, kind of deal.
Yeah.
But he sure would try.
He's a little crazy, so I don't put it past him.
I get it. I get it.
How do you get it?
The weather.
We're gonna touch base on that in a little bit.
Rorik, if you're not going to talk, then could you perhaps focus on healing Bison?
You know what, Cameron? You can at least be a little nice to me.
I was suggesting healing Bison, considering that he is our fastest, most used form of transport, and that our next move would probably be better taken if we had Bison in better condition.
You're right, but I have feelings.
Okay.
This is a very emotional episode.
I'll take care of Bison.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I feel like,
What
and yet,
do we do against your dad's army? We're 4 people, right? Doesn't he have at least more than 4?
yeah.
5?
Like,
So while you were scouting, did you get an idea of the numbers?
Before you answer that, Cass, give me a roll with focus to relying on skills and training. So we know if Rourke is able to successfully kill Bison.
I got 11.
Oh, perfect. You not only heal Bison, I believe you have refresh as the learn technique. You can move it to practiced.
nice.
Very nice. Fuck it up, Cass.
Back to numbers.
Yeah, how many people were there? I don't remember.
Oh, I mean it's a small army, so there's I think I said there was 40 of them because Oz said the idea of a 40 a 3-on-40 situation wasn't going to be good, or it's in a previous session. I think it was 40.
Okay.
Go back to the
Okay.
tapes.
Reverse. Just real quickly, just comb through all the.
Josh
Real
will just
quick.
put in a little splice right here where the previous episode says how many there are.
Oh,
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was. I think I said 40 because I was originally gonna say 20. I originally was gonna say 20, and I was like, that seems like too small of a force to be overly threatening. So I went with 40.
Right.
Well, I say that. There's about 40 or so people.
How many would be like higher ranking and how many would just be like grunt lower people?
You did
Would
not
it be
get
like
that. You didn't get any of that information. You just got the two that your two family members are there. You got no other information on the camp. Ranked what? You would
Well,
know from working with your dad though that he probably chose a very elite group of 40.
Mhm.
that sounds about right. He's a little bitch. Anyway,
Talking to the voice in your head that's like,
no, that's literally what Anya is thinking in her head. Yeah, that army is probably stacked.
So realistically, we have like Hane taking care of a bunch of kids currently hiding in a hill. Your sister trying to find them. And then an army of 40 people coming to burn down the building.
Yeah,
Huh.
Okay.
Oh,
It seems like the children are moving towards safety.
Right.
And they
Could
have
we
information that Kalita is dangerous.
Yeah.
Would our best approach be to stall them?
That's what I was thinking too. Could we make it look like there are people here?
Josh, can we home alone Starterra?
oh, well, you're also in that
Home
small
Alone
clearing right
sequence.
now. Do you mean make it look like there are people in the small clearing that you're in, or make Starterra look like there are people in there?
I mean, the army's marching on Starterra?
That is correct. That's where they're
yeah.
headed. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna assume try to make Starterra look like there's people in it still.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to
Home
Home
Alone
Alone
is Starterra.
or Terra, yeah.
What do we roll to Kevin McAllister the place? What
Have you
skill
Kevin
is
McAllister places
McAllistering?
before?
God, probably not.
Well,
Combination
okay,
rolls.
Josh, would I have made ever like dirt like targets before?
I mean,
Like practicing?
you've probably got the best idea of the layout of Starterra, and it's up to you in terms of like what you did in your free time while you were there in the past. So if you think Zay did, then I mean, Zay had to entertain a lot of kids for a while,
Right.
so maybe.
Just vague human-sized shapes
Yeah.
of dirt, not anything detailed.
Right. I am Melon Lord.
So you got your like full scope sculpting Michelangelo's David.
What? I mean, how do we stall them other than how do we stall them at all? Do you know, Enya? Like, what would they stop for?
Well, consider. What if I try to talk to them and try to stall them?
Do you really think that's a good idea?
No, but what other choice do we have?
What if I did?
No, I'm not
I
putting you
can
guys
do
on
my
the line.
stand-up comedy routine.
No, you are going to get scorched.
I love
Kenren
you.
puts a hand on Rorik's shoulder. Rorik, I heard the last time you practiced your set. They don't deserve it. They do not deserve the kindness.
You're right, Cameron.
Wait, and yeah, would they be concerned at all about that gang stalking us? Like, could we distract them with like, oh, there's some crime people out?
You know.
Especially if they're not Fire Nation.
Right. If they're outsiders.
That could work.
We're still talking about this, Rorik.
That possibly. I mean, possibly.
Yeah. I mean, all we know, or at least all that Rorik's not friend told us, was that they were annoyed at me for sinking their boat.
Don't be annoyed. Don't let them make you feel any type of way. You did the right thing.
No, I definitely did, especially if they were trying to steal stuff. I'm glad it sunk.
In any case.
I mean, I was gonna say anything's worth a shot right now.
I do not love the idea of you going to face them alone.
I'll go with you.
No, I'm not putting
I
any
like
of you
the
in line
idea of
danger.
you going even less.
Why?
I feel like you won't be able to resist the siren call of stand-up comedy, and again, we've established this.
Genren, I promise you.
They are
I
beneath you.
am a great candidate for this mission.
It also feels like you might be doing it to dodge the difficult conversation of your past.
I'm
Hey,
not.
Josh.
Yeah, what's up?
How far away is the army now?
Well, when you were spying on them, they were all asleep because, hey, they were resting for the night. You did, in fact, wake at least 2 of them up, and maybe they got the rest up. So, let me give me a roll of let's go with focus to see where they are
Fantastic. That's my highest.
as you're all talking, paying attention to
Woo,
stuff.
baby. That's a 10.
They are on the move again. They're slow, but they're on the move.
Also consider booby traps.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I can pull a mean booby trap.
I'm on board.
I could make pretty deep holes. They could all just fall in them.
I do like that. I don't know how much I would be able to assist, aside from a bird's eye view.
Could you blow them into the holes? Could you? Like,
I could blow people into holes.
Air cannon.
Not to give you
Wait,
ideas. but
when you saw them, did they have like weapons, or was it just people?
No, I'm pretty sure they had weapons.
Like how big?
I could try and suffocate some.
Good idea. If we get them in the hole, then you can like maybe we could cover it up.
Oh my god!
Wow.
It's
Why
not
are
any
we,
different.
why are we resorting to murder?
It went from shenanigans to straight up murder.
Aren't they gonna
a
murder
better
us?
way to do this? Perhaps, but
guess.
we can't match them at their lowest.
See,
We
now
can't
we're falling
do
into the
that.
paradox of intolerance.
a
We
truly
can't
intolerant
just
society
go
must be
around
intolerant of
killing
intolerance.
them.
I
How
agree.
does that make us any different than them if we kill them?
Wait, but what if just incapacitate? What if you knock them out enough to just make them pass out and then they're
Then
not dead?
maybe. Then that's fine. But I don't think we should resort to murder.
I never said murder
Suffocating?
until they pass out.
That wasn't said. That part wasn't said, Kienrin.
I felt it was implied. It's not any different from the
The what?
The what?
booby traps. Let's go set up some booby traps.
You all
I
head
don't know
off.
how I feel.
You all head off back to Starterra on that awkward note. So are you setting traps both in Starterra and along the road to Starterra, or just in one of the two areas?
I would love to set some along the road as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
the road definitely for sure.
Cool. Also, not to give you ideas, but when I was at Gen Con, one of my one-shot sessions, the players decided to fake natural disasters using their bending. And their main idea was to fake a volcanic eruption.
That's
They had plans. They had like Airbender was gonna make like the
I could
wind
definitely do a
conditions,
tornado.
wind conditions, tornado, the smoke. They were gonna have the waterbender like flood area. It was a great idea at the time, and then they abandoned
Is there a
it.
volcano nearby?
It's the Fire Nation. There's always volcanoes nearby.
Shit, you're right. Let's go.
Anyway, no, I said not to give you ideas. Anyway, I need everyone to give me rolls of your choice between trick and pushing your luck. So passion and or creativity.
Josh, on my sheet,
Yes.
does it count as a silly disguise or fake identity? Not really, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is more of a serious thing, and it's not of you that you're disguising.
Okay.
Let's go. I got a 10 again.
Okay, so there's a 10.
I got a 7 plus 2, 9.
9, okay.
I forgot that last session after our growth questions, I did up my creativity.
11.
11, okay.
Pick up.
I got a 12.
Dang.
Ooh.
All right, everyone. The average is above partial success, so it's all full successes for everyone. You set out the most elaborate traps in what like an hour will give you, all along the road and inside of Starterra. As you go, essentially, as you wait, these traps knock out the majority of the army. Literally, pretty much just General Eris and Luxana are able, and the Shearshoe are able to get past the traps. Literally,
That's still
all
not great, but
the 38/40 others are all just in holes, toppled over, knocked out, washed away, what have you.
So, like, out of character,
Yeah.
can we try to obtain this sheer shoe?
Yes. Take the sheer shoe from her.
How would you feel if someone took Bison?
Actually, I think
Bison is my friend.
a better analogy would be, Oz, I want you to go to the animals that have been overly abused and are super aggressive and attempt to adopt one immediately.
I can fix him.
no.
I can fix him.
So yeah, after all that, where I will give you all free choice as to where you're meeting up with General Eris and Luxana and the Shioshu end up being at.
Do we think just in front of Starterra?
On the roof of Starterra.
Oh,
Dominance
yes,
of the
that's so
high
cool.
ground.
There has to be a Scooby Gang intermission with us all just going through the different doors and trying to booby trap them, and then opening up the doors and fighting some like fire and shit blasting out towards them.
Incredible. And at the end, we all bump into each other.
All right. So yeah, the roof of Starterra is where you all want to meet up.
Yeah.
I don't like how you said that.
So just
yes.
a confrontation on the roof.
Yeah.
Are they coming up? I thought they were staying on the ground, and we're gonna be like, "Fuck you."
Oh
I
yeah,
have
if you
the
want
high
them to be on the
ground.
ground, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, high ground.
Okay.
Wait, is there water nearby?
Yeah, there's a river down the ways, but I assume that you've kept some like in a pouch somewhere
And if
Yeah,
not, you can pick some up from the river.
or a well. Yeah.
Just grab it really far.
Just it's that one every
Hang on,
time
it'll
in
be
the
here in a
MCU,
minute.
yeah, with Thor and his hammer just waiting.
Give it a minute.
1 second.
Hold on.
Can
I
we pause
say
the fight? Time out.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Wait. Okay. So yeah. You're now staying on top of Starterra, having successfully knocked out most of the entire army. The two are on the ground. They didn't venture into the house. That's where the other like 10 soldiers who had gone past the road got knocked out. They went into the house and
They got Scooby Doo.
they got Scooby Doo. So it's just those two in a sheer shoe standing, looking up at you. All right. I bet you all think you're clever.
Are they out of breath? I just want to know.
He more just seems really tired over the fact that everyone's just kind of gone.
You did.
Just imagine
considering
choosing.
we took out a fleet of 40 of your.
Yeah, imagine choosing the best of the best for your team, and they all got wiped out before you got to do anything. How exasperated you would be.
And they got knocked out by Kevin McAllister Scooby Doo hijinks. Considering that we took out your battalion of 40 elite troops with some holes in the ground, some waterworks, fire and air traps. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. How are you three feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so let's see. You set up the traps. It was nighttime when you set them all. About an hour. You see that the sun is just about to start rising, sort of silhouetted behind everything. Well,
We fight at dawn.
We were trying to find Ambassador Naru. If any of you happen to know where she is?
No. And why would we tell you?
All right. Well, because if Ambassador Naru isn't here, then we have express permission to take down Starterra how we see fit.
From who?
From the Fire Lord, of course.
Fire Lord Sozin told you to do that?
Yes.
Why?
He doesn't always read everything that I put in.
I'm going to bring that up to him later. But let's put a pin on that for now. That's not going to happen, Dad. Sorry. You think you could just come stomping down here and destroying shit?
I did not destroy anything. Looks gestures to the destroyed road and like tree line going on.
I
believe.
Oh, if only there
was
was more earthbenders, they could fix your road.
Very funny. Nice.
Fucking get him!
Yes. And yet, if there were no earthbenders, we wouldn't have had that problem. As this standoff is happening,
we'd still be building that road.
As this standoff is happening, you suddenly feel a giant shadow descend over all of you, and a nice giant green dragon sort of encircles the Starterra area, which Enya you would recognize as your father's dragon.
Shit. Did I ever did he ever name the dragon?
It's a name that you have never heard, but he does have a name for you.
I feel like Enya would have given the dragon a nickname. Something stupid as a little kid, like Fluffy or something.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Fluffy the dragon.
Enya looks awkwardly up at the dragon and goes, "Hi, Fluffy."
Dark Souls health bar, boss title, Fluffy the Dragon.
Wait, Kinran, you're good with animals. You got anything for that?
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Did I have any interactions with my dad's dragon?
No. It was very often he would use his dragon as transportation mostly. So there was never like a it would be like he told you something and then he'd leave, get on his dragon, and fly off. So you mostly know him by association of watching your father come and go.
That's depressing. Anyway,
You have your own dragon. Stop trying to poach another dragon.
no, there's no dragon cruelty here. Oh, I just hit my funny bone.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
So yeah, green dragon appears, surrounds y'all. Now, I think we can come to some sort of agreement here, don't you?
the agreement where you burn an orphanage? What?
Look, either Starterra has to go, or some of those kids have to go.
Why can't you go? Why does it have to be them?
For the glory of the Fire Nation. It is
Fuck the Fire
fine.
Nation.
So hard to stay in character when you get interrupted mid-threat. Imagine saying "fuck the Fire." Oh my god. Saying "fuck the Fire Nation" in the middle of being in the Fire Nation to the Fire Nation general.
I said what I said.
I'm gonna whisper over to Rourke. That probably was not a good idea.
Perhaps.
Canware leans over. It definitely wasn't a good idea.
Shut up,
However,
Cameron.
but Canware raises for a fist bump.
Yeah.
Tried to do this the ambassador's way, and it didn't work. So now we get to do it my way.
What didn't work? What's wrong?
Most of the kids who can earthbend end up paying Fire Nation taxes and living here. It's not like they aren't members of the community.
Yeah, why are you so mad at a bunch of kids?
It's not that I'm
Why are you
mad,
letting a bunch
it's that
of
I'm...
kids bother you? You're like 50? 60?
Roasting the butter again.
Alright. That's it. And you see he gears up for another, like, massive fireball.
Hold on. What? I'm not gonna let you hurt my friends or the children. Like, that's... No.
Well, that's fine. I can have other people do it.
What do you want? Like, what the fuck do you want?
Fire Nation is in need of being... I just lost the train of thought that I had for him, and hold on.
The Fire Nation needs to be pure or some shit like that.
The Fire Nation is in need of a re-education, going back to its roots, starting back from scratch to be the greatest nation that this world has.
No.
Oh, Josh, I know you're doing this on purpose.
Make the Fire Nation great again.
Oh,
Is
Fire
that not essentially what was happening?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like...
Look, we already got rid of the annoying princess who wanted to break down our established hierarchies and systems.
Don't you talk about her that way.
Wait, but also, didn't she quit? Did you get rid of her, or did she just, like, stop?
Stopping, quitting, being forced to leave. That's all the same.
I
So
mean,
you're
it's
just
different.
so you just let things happen. You're like, a victory for me and my accomplishments.
I mean,
I
He does-
claim no victories. I only claim victory for the Fire Nation.
And
yeah,
you're
not like your
Oh,
victory.
why
luck.
though? What do you gain from this?
The chance to ingratiate oneself in the eyes of our ancestors.
But like, it's not really worth it.
You think your ancestors want you to be known as what's your dad's name?
Ears.
Eris the orphan killer? Ooh, big bad Eris. He stomped a 6-year-old. Ooh.
Well, let's see. If I have my information correctly, I haven't actually killed any kids. One of you almost did.
No, we didn't.
He did not.
I mean,
We can talk about this later.
Wait, also, why are the kids your main priority when there's a gang running around stealing your stuff? Isn't that more of an insult?
Are you talking about the Guiding Wind or some other group? Because we're
I don't know what
dealing
they're
with the
called.
Guiding Wind.
No, they hate benders. It's the
Yeah.
people who are stealing the stuff with the whole festival
I
party
have
thing.
no idea who you're talking about.
The bandits from the Water Tribe who stole all of the meteorite.
Oh, we handled them.
Clearly
No,
you
you
didn't.
didn't.
They're still
They're
running
stalking
around.
us.
I'm sorry, let me get this straight. You are dealing with the Guiding Winds, who, as far as I'm aware, Josh, correct me if I'm wrong, this is just the group that's like, we want to share cultures.
This is the nomad group that's trying to bring down any form of government and hierarchy and like classism. That's the abandon all your possessions to become spiritual kind of deal.
You're dealing with a group of spiritual minimalist pacifists. You dealt with a group of Water Tribe bandits causing actual harm by letting them still run around, and you're letting out your frustration on a bunch of orphans.
Oh,
that sounds alright.
no frustration being taken out. This has been long in the works. But also, the Water Tribe bandits, you can see that there's some confusion there because the Water Tribe that stole the meteorite was not associated with the person you ran into, who was at Starterra, who's stalking Rorik. They're not
You
associated.
don't have to know that shit.
Yeah, they're not. But you can see
Yeah,
that
we don't know.
there's a weird confusion there, and so you're both just missing on the same deal.
Rorik, tell him.
Sneeze. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, those people, they're destroying your things. So like, deal with them. Rather these orphans.
Deal with all things when they in due time. It's not the orphans that we're having to deal with. It's Ambassador Naru. To be clear.
But why?
I'm really hell-bent on the Earthbender children being the problem. Side note, does hell exist?
It's all spirit world. There is that
Yeah.
weird. So there's that. The as far closest thing to hell that we can probably see is that one spirit world where everyone wanders aimlessly around, having lost all their memories.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say spirit fog bent. Hell exists now.
New religion started by Kienren.
Yeah!
And
That's
it's
exciting.
just hell.
Rourke is on board.
Dante has to go somewhere.
We don't even know what hell is.
All right. Anyway, no one was gonna ask how he knew about the whole suffocated child plan.
Oh,
Yeah, I wanted to
surely
ask
she
about
ran
that.
back to Daddy.
Oh,
Yeah, where's my sister?
Well, obviously by now I assume she's with the ambassador.
Doubtful. Because the ambassador's not where you think she is.
No, but there are kids under a hill, right?
Yeah, the ambassador's not there.
How would the kids get under a hill?
Unless you think one of the kids is the next ambassador, then by all means, go for
I
the
didn't know
hill.
ambassador got passed down like that. It's just the strongest orphan, the next ambassador?
Oh, that's more gaslighting.
That seems like a really stupid way of running things.
Kenron! This is
I'm being sarcastic, Zay.
No, but of course,
Zay, I was mocking him.
but of course, getting to the children will get you to the ambassador.
I'll get you, my orphans, and your ambassador,
Hayden is
too.
not bringing them to the ambassador. That was never the plan. They're
Oh.
separate.
Yeah, we know. We just need to know where they separated.
Hmm. So while your daughter's in the hill, the ambassador's safe, and you can't touch her.
If that's what your understanding is, sure.
So are you just going to pity party down there with your fallen fleet?
Yeah, real tough people you brought along with you.
If this was also the best, then I feel better for Ambassador Naru's chances.
Yeah.
I feel like if this is the best, Naru can take out the rest of the army by herself.
Can someone give... who's probably paying the most attention to not the two on the ground? Who's the one
Probably
talking the
Rorik.
least shit?
Rorik.
Probably Enya.
Oh,
Enya?
Rorik's talking mad shit. Are you kidding?
that's true.
Yeah,
Good
give me a
idea.
roll. Give me a roll for focused, relying on skills and training.
The dragon's
Perfect,
doing
my
some
height.
shit.
Let's go! That's a 12!
Let's go!
As you might remember,
Fuck you, Josh, for fucking your plans.
as you might remember, a child burnt their way through the ground at such a high melting point. And yet you've realized that the sun isn't going up, you're actually sinking down, as in someone is melting down the base of the building you're in to just slowly start sinking.
Hell
Lita,
Okay.
I immediately run downstairs without any context. I'm sorry, guys. I'll tell you later.
You find that
Keep it busy.
5 of the 10 people who had gotten into the house have awoken up and are just in like the basement, sinking it, just melting as much as they can.
As
Can I
soon
build
as
I
a
Enya
just-
rock
runs off.
slide from the roof down to the ground?
Wait, did you say you want to run from the roof to the ground?
No, build a rock slide.
Oh,
so that
okay.
we can...
Yeah, roll with focus, relying on skills and training.
Okay.
Can I just pull water from the river?
9.
9. Yeah, you can make you got that easy rock slide to get everyone off.
Kenren sees the rock slide, and Enya go down. It's like, good idea. You start a ground attack. I'm gonna go try and reason with the dragon.
Oh.
Spirit
Good idea.
World, that dragon, yes.
I don't know if that was send the dragon to the spirit world, yes, or like communicate with the dragon using spirits, yes.
We're gonna sure find out.
Oh boy.
Wait, so everyone's leaving Rorik.
Yeah.
I thought you were
who's-
going down the slide.
Yeah, what? I
No,
don't
he's
think
using the comedy skit.
What is happening?
Well, Enya's gotten down to the basement area of Star Terra to find some firebenders slowly melting everything using extreme heat. Zay's created a slide because technically Enya wouldn't have had time to relay any of that information
Yeah, why would
to get down. Cameron has decided to go fly off to a dragon, and Rourke is currently just standing on the roof yelling.
sinking?
These things are just slowly going down.
I'll eventually be level with everyone.
That's
in
fair.
lava.
10 turns of combat later. Hey guys.
Fine. I'll go down the slide after Zay.
Head down the slide. Let's go to Kianran first with the dragon.
Oh no.
What is your plan to communicate with this giant dragon?
Oh, actually, I have a thing.
What I thought you were doing.
Okay, I don't know which thing I want to do.
Okay. You can tell me both, and I'll tell you which one would probably be the best results.
I'm thinking of either Call from Afar
Huh.
or Echoes of Legend.
Ooh. Remind me what each of them do real fast.
Call from Afar, you reach out in mind or spirit to an NPC, mark 1 fatigue, and roll with harmony. On a hit, your message gets through to them, choose 1. On a 10+, it's loud and clear, choose 2. Cry for help, they hear you and rush to your aid. Whisper a question to them, they whisper and answer back. Send a premonition of danger seeking them, they forearm and prepare themselves. Or let them see something you see, they return memories and knowledge of the sight. And I'm thinking I can sort of like mind meld with the dragon a little.
Okay. Okay.
And Echoes of Legend, I rely on skills and training to mirror an act from legend, myth, or story. And I treat it as if I rolled a 10+.
Well. Well, obviously, the Echoes of Legend will give you an automatic success.
Right.
And there's the chance that you'll not succeed still.
But I don't know which would be a thing I could do more, you know?
Yeah.
What's
to-
more applicable to the situation?
Well, also, Call from Afar is from a far away NPC. This NPC is directly in front of you.
What if I go to the tail end of the dragon?
He's circled, so his tail is where his head is.
What if I go to the middle back of the dragon? So that his mind is far away.
So this is more of a Call from Afar would be more helpful if you wanted to send Ambassador Naru or Hane a message, because
Sure.
this is to try and communicate stuff to them.
I'll probably do that later. So Echoes of Legend.
Echoes of Legend, yeah. So Echoes of Legend, relying skills and training to mirror an active legend, as if it did plus shift your balance toward the principle.
Oh, hold up. I also have Eyes of the Soul.
Oh, that's you can ask one of the following questions. How can I? Oh, interesting. I see which one you're looking for.
Yep.
Yeah. You're not gonna like the answer for how can I bring about peace here, though.
Is it kill the dragon?
It's pretty much kill everyone. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, with Echoes of Legend, and there's not really a lot of legends that will allow you to communicate with the dragon, but you could make a big enough sort of barrier that the dragon couldn't interfere with what's going on.
Okay.
Essentially, we'll just harken it to a off-screen thing that Karma in the past did. That essentially was like a giant wind funnel that
So basically, I'm keeping the dragon at bay while they fight.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it allowed everyone inside the funnel to breathe and everyone on the outside, but the funnel itself became impenetrable due to the speed of the wind.
Okay. Yeah. I'll funnel around the dragon.
Okay. So
using Echoes of Legend.
boom.
Then no matter the result, the GM shifts balance toward the principal.
We're going towards. Oh wait, is that your principal or their principal? It's your balance
shifts my
towards,
balance
yeah.
towards the principal that best embodies.
Determination, please.
I figured.
Also, you can take one to Destiny track.
Thank you. Oh boy. Oh, hold up.
You have a Destiny sign?
My
now?
Destiny track just filled,
Okay,
so I
so-
clear it and take a Destiny sign.
Correct. One of those 5 things.
Oh boy. You can focus on them while I read through this.
Okay, so as you guys have sort of, so we cut back as Kenran decides to create that giant wind funnel thing to make sure that no one can interfere with what's going on. You find so Rorik and Zay, you are on the ground facing General Eris and Luxana with the Shirshu, and beneath the ground is Enya dealing with 5 firebenders in the basement area as Starterra is slowly melting more than sinking.
Okay, so you said me and Zay are.
Yeah, you and Zay are.
Okay.
Yeah, with the 2 main with the Shirshu.
Hell yeah. Zay, we're gonna kick ass.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go real quick. Enya, is there anything you want to do to try and at least stop the melting?
Yeah, I want to knock out the guards.
They're gonna be a little focused on melting, so I don't necessarily know if they'll be fighting. We can either run the 2 simultaneous combat exchanges, or if you can think of something clever to do to try and knock them out, we can do a quick roll for you and then cut to the other 2.
Well, my first thought was something with my dagger and just doing like a quick trick to like throw it and knock them out all
Oh, I see.
and like a roll it. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, give me a roll of focused relying on skills and training.
Okay.
Actually, give me 2 rolls. One for that, and then one for pushing your luck with passion.
Oh god. Okay. Focus is 5.
Okay, and then passion relying on your skills for pushing your luck.
That was a little better at an 8.
You're able to you throw the dagger, fully missing your targets. But it does get their attention enough to where they stop the melting and all turn to face you.
Great. I want to get them away from here.
Okay, so give me a roll for creativity.
Quick question, do they know who I am?
They would not have you changed your pants enough that they don't recognize you.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't been briefed about you being there either.
I was going to try and fool them into saying that, hi, I'm the general's daughter. You said with what?
Creativity.
That's an 8 again.
Well, luckily that I had you go for, technically that'd be trick. So we can have them, I guess we'll say overcommit to where they essentially just chase you so that you don't interfere with them.
Cool.
You just leave them on chase. And so as you run off, probably eventually running into other people, we cut to Kienran and not Kienran. We cut to Rorik and Zay together. What would you 2 like to do if not combat?
Can I? What is it called? Hold on. The thing that like assess the situation to kind of get the vibe of what the general and his daughter are gonna do to us.
All right, go ahead.
Just
Roll
being
with,
down here.
roll with creativity.
10.
10. All right, you get to ask 2 questions.
Okay, hold on. What should I be on the lookout for?
Look out for would be, I guess if anyone returns. Yeah, so like if Hane and the kids return, or if Ambassador Naru and them show up, that's kind of to be on the lookout for, because you are in a dangerous situation, and that's sort of their goal to get to.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that, and then also the Shearshoe itself would probably be something to look out for.
Right.
Animals can be unpredictable. All right, and then another question.
What's my best way through them?
Best way through. Well, you're an Earthbender, so very simple would be you can either make a tunnel out. You could, if you can bend fast enough with enough of a intricate sort of advanced technique, you might be able to get the drop on them in terms of doing things.
Okay.
Because yeah.
Rourke, is there anything you want to do?
No.
Okay, let's start.
What is he doing?
What?
What are they doing?
They're gearing up to fight.
They look like they're like
Yeah,
gonna fight us.
You essentially just see the General Eris create this giant sort of rotating fire shield and a giant rotating fire spear. And Luxana, who is the non-bender, right? She's a non, yeah, because she was a non-bender. Pulls out her broadsword and a whip. And then the Shearshoe, of course, has its tongue.
Yeah.
Can I tell him a knock-knock joke? Why this reaction?
Yeah, roll with creativity. And yeah, what's the knock-knock joke? He's not gonna say who's there, by the way. You're just gonna have to keep going. You're just gonna have to plow through it solo.
Okay. You said creativity.
Yes.
What do I got for creativity? Oh, hell yeah. I don't know why everyone's so against it. I got an 8.
It's not that I'm against it, it's that I'm so stressed about the situation.
What is
Alright,
the
don't
knock-knock
worry.
joke?
The knock-knock joke is, I say knock-knock, I'm gonna wait for his response. He's not gonna say
No
who's there.
response,
I'm like,
right.
okay. So we're like, okay, what you say is who's there. So knock-knock, who's there? No bell. And you say, no bell who? And I say, no bell, that's why I knock.
You see the general's unfazed. Luxana, however, looks very confused. And I will say, if either Rourke or Zay wants to get a very quick attack off on Luxana with no consequence, you can do so. As she's just overly confused by what just happened.
Is Luxana riding the Shearshoe?
She's mounted on the Shearshoe, yes.
Does her being confused also, if I wanted to like dust step to get dust into the sheer shoes like nose, is that something I could do it before she reacts?
Clever. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Okay. I want to try to do that.
Okay.
That is a
Cast your
learned
hand is up, but
move
it's
for me.
blurry.
Okay. So then, yeah, I would say it's a free thing. So yeah, you can roll with focus.
Focus.
Wait, is it? I forgot. Is that stepping a? Oh God. Is it? What type of stance move
Defending
is it?
maneuver.
Defending maneuver. Okay, so yeah, then yeah, roll with focus.
Thank God. Focus is the best one I have. Oh. I can't do math. Hold on.
What are the numbers?
6, 5, and 2.
That's 13.
13?
Yeah. Now you can easily get off that learned move. It also becomes now a practice move that you've used it. It launches into the sheer shoe's nose, and it is sneezing ridiculously as it cannot smell. Because
Does the
inhaling to
sneezing
smell
throw
means
off
that it's
Luxana?
inhaling more dust.
Right.
Does the sneezing throw off Luxana?
No, but it does mean the sheer shoe is sort of pawing at its nose, unable to fight.
Aww.
Deadly pawing. Yes, Rorik.
In the
Cast hand is up, but it's
meantime,
blurry.
can I tell another knock knock joke?
Rorik uses knock knock joke. It's highly effective.
Yes, you can tell another one, but you would have to beat the roll you just made to have a better effect.
Okay.
Can I
So-
help, Josh?
You had an 8. Sure, I don't know how you'd help, but yeah, if you want to help, go ahead. Well, no, if you're doing the help, you just take the one
Obviously,
fatigue.
the help is being the who's there.
Yeah, let's
no,
see who's
yeah.
there.
Yes.
Okay, so Zay marks the fatigue to give the +1.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a 9.
So
We
plus
can't
That's great.
keep doing this.
Okay, what's the knock knock joke?
Knock knock joke.
This is very Avatar-esque, though, having a giant situation and just shenanigans ruining it.
Knock knock.
They're not answering.
Okay, you're supposed to say who is there.
It was gonna
Zay, you were supposed to say who's there.
You're supposed to be there for me, Zay.
Who's there?
start the knock knock took over. Go.
No. Okay, knock knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo hoo.
Don't cry, it's just a joke.
You get another free move. Another free
I
move
kept
against
advocating
Luxana.
for your raised hand for this.
I have more.
You get
I have
another.
so many more.
You get another free move against Luxana.
Go for it, Rorik. You got this.
I'm just gonna keep rolling these jokes.
Okay, Oh, wait, so Earth Gauntlet, Josh,
Yeah.
Can I shoot the gauntlet off at her?
Yeah.
Or does that have to stay on my fist? Okay.
No, you can send it flying. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to send the rock gauntlet flying like at her face.
Yeah. So essentially, it would just be you make the Earth Gauntlet, and then you send it off with a move. But yeah. So yeah. Earth Gauntlet, mark 1 fatigue. Yeah. Roll with passion to make sure that you can get it off
Passion?
first. Yeah.
What the heck is my passion? That's a 0, so hopefully these are good. Okay. That's 8.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay.
Earth Gauntlet that's your mastered move, right?
No, Earth Armor is my master.
Okay. What is Earth Gauntlet? A
Practiced.
practice? Yeah, 8. That should be fine too.
Okay.
And in this circumstance, since she's so confused. Yeah. So you get your Earth Gauntlet out and you launch it at her. So you can mark your 1 fatigue and either inflict 1 condition. You want to inflict a condition or mark 2, or have her mark 2 fatigue? Oh no, that's her. Never mind. That's her choice. I forgot. It's always
Okay.
okay. Okay. I hate to ask if another knock knock joke is about to appear. All right, one more.
Can't.
I feel
One
like
more.
at this point,
This is so inherently broken.
Hold on. At this point, because my theory was,
Rourke's been
Enya
working
was
on
trying
it.
to.
Yeah, and then you can run up with the 5 following you at this point.
As I'm hearing the knock knock joke.
Yeah. Okay, so third knock knock joke. Roll with creativity.
I'm so excited.
Can I give help action seeing as how I'm here?
Do you know the format of the jokes?
I'm assuming it's a knock knock joke, so I say who's there?
Okay. Yeah, mark of fatigue. Get a +1.
Well, I got another 9.
Did you count the +1?
Did you
From-
count the
no.
+1 last time?
Yeah,
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't remember.
because it was 9 plus 1 last time, so it's 9 plus
So
1 again.
So
Yeah.
yeah, this time doesn't work.
Damn it.
Same.
This time you make the joke and the general just says, "All right, that's enough," and then throws his fire spear at
Wait.
you.
Can I at least tell what the joke is?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me what the joke is.
This one is knock knock. Who is there? Candace. Candace who? Can this joke get any worse?
How appropriate that that's the one that didn't work.
Oh my god.
Can
Right.
this joke get any worse?
Gosh.
Fire spear.
But you
Can
take Rorik and Zay will take 2 fatigue as the fire spear comes flying at you.
Wait, why?
Because
Videos.
a fire spear just came at you. Even to
I
dodge
could
that,
dodge
you'd have
it?
to dodge. Even the effort of dodging it would cause the 2 fatigue because it's just the
Can-
amount of flame.
Josh,
Yes.
idea.
Yeah.
Can I make the people go in front? Like the 5 people that I'm going, like chasing around, go in front of them?
It would be
And the
after the
spear
fire
thing?
spear is thrown, though, is the problem.
Okay.
Solid future plan.
Wait, I'm already down fatigue.
Well,
Then
I'm a tired boy.
that means conditions are coming up next.
Do I have
Great.
1 fatigue left?
Then after that, you start marking conditions.
Well, damn.
You can start evading and maneuvering.
That's true.
No, evade and avoid. Evade and.
Evade and observe.
That's it. Thank you.
Interesting. We'll see.
That is where we will be pausing this session as we get prepared for an epic encounter with, I guess, just now 1-on-4. Well, no, there's the 5 soldiers that were just brought up. So 4-on-6. Or 4-on-6. So we will see how that goes. But anyway, I am once again your GM, Josh. Thanks again to my friends Oz, Morgan, Cass, and Megan for joining us. We will be back next time with some more danger. Oz, send us out.
Be sure to hit that like button to show that you enjoyed this content. Leave a comment down below for your favorite knock knock joke.
Yeah!
Bye, everyone.
I did it.
Oh, never mind. That's right. I forgot.
No more. Whoa! I didn't even tell them to ding that bell for notifications or subscribe for more thrilling content from Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes Arc 2 the Roku era.
Now, bye, everyone. Bye.
Goodbye! Disrespect. Ew.
They could be having
Josh,
fish.
I'm gonna put Scoot somewhere in the middle of the episode. Josh immediately after the recap. Scoot, 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 Scoot.
Because I remembered that I did it in the middle of the Enya and Rorik shenanigans.
yeah.
I was like, well, they gotta go in the beginning now.
Rorik has laughed the chat again.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
Gotta...
Going in the notes. I can fix him.
I can fix him.
Rourke has left the chat. Rourke has left the chat again. I can fix him.
All right. Anyway,
I'm here with that.
I can't just convince the dragon to run free.
because
What
you
if I
don't
do
speak
it
dragon.
What if on Echoes of Legend I connect to the dragon? And the dragon sees my true and good spirit. And we vibe. And I'm like, leave this guy.
Join me.
I'm not even saying join me. Like, just go. Be free.
Well,
Josh, I'm not going to full break your campaign by taking an adult dragon
with
the rest of the way through.